We want to match each graph to the correct function given here on the right, based upon the graph of f of x equals e to the x, which is graphed in black and highlighted here in yellow. To do this, we're going to write each equation here in terms of f of x. So again, our basic function is f of x equals e raised to the power of x. So if we have y equals e to the power of negative x, we can write this as y equals f of negative x. If we make the input into function f negative x, it would give us the function y. Now that we have it written like this, we can see that what this function is doing is it's changing the sign of all the inputs or x values in the original function. So if we go over to the graph for a moment, if we change the sign of the x coordinates for the black graph, all the positive x coordinates will become negative, and all the negative x coordinates will become positive. This has the effect of reflecting the graph across the y-axis. And therefore, this equation would produce graph A. Next, we have y equals negative e to the x. Again, if f of x equals e to the x, then we can write this as y equals negative f of x, which is telling us that this function here is going to change the sign of the function values, or y values, of the original function. So going back over to the graph for a moment, notice all of the y values of f of x are positive. So if we change the sign of the y values, they'll all be negative, which means the graph will be reflected across the x-axis now, giving us the red graph, or graph B. And now for our last example, we have y equals negative e to the negative x. So in terms of f of x, we would have y equals negative f of negative x. In this form, this is telling us that this function here is going to change the sign of the x values and the function values, or y values, of the basic function f of x equals e to the x. And we just said if we change the sign of the y coordinates, this black graph would be reflected across the x-axis down here, because all the y values have changed signs. But now because we're also going to change the sign of the x values, this will reflect the graph again across the y-axis, giving us the green graph, or graph C. So this graph reflects f of x across the y-axis and the x-axis. Okay, I hope this explanation helps.